Welcome, everybody. So, a friend of mine shared this post with me about how achievements are so easy that Xbox is now going to start changing them up so they're a little bit harder. And as a very dedicated achievement hunter, I see a problem with this. And I'm going to explain it to you. Now, most of you are maybe not quite sure what's going on, so let me explain. From what I understand, because I didn't look into it extremely well, just only looked into it a little bit, there is a group of people who would like to have achievements be harder. So you'd lose out on games that you can get achievements in less than an hour. You lose ones where they're story driven, so you really don't do much in the game. At least that's what I understand from the writings that I've read. How true this is, we'll see. When I saw this, it made me think, what is the problem with having easy achievements? While I was thinking, it made me realize that this really does remind me of the time where a group of streamers started playing Rust, and a bunch of people got mad that they were playing Rust easy and wanted them to suffer like they had. So it makes me wonder if this is going back to that kind of mentality in which people want you to suffer, play games for hours and hours to get all these achievements. Now, mind you, I have played games like that. According to trueachievements.com, which is not quite accurate, and I'll get into that in a second, I have beaten 301 games. Now, the reason I say it's not quite accurate is because I'm looking at a couple of them that I've beaten the base game, but not the updates for all the achievements. But within those games, some of the games that I've beaten that were, from what I understand, the harder ones, or that not everyone has gotten all the achievements in, are games like 7 Days to Die, Graveyard Keeper, Memories of Mars, Drake Hollow, Visage, even though a friend actually got me those achievements. Prey, Generation Zero, DayZ, Fallout 76. So there's no easy games there. Those all took many hours, took a bunch of planning, working together in some cases. So I'm not just someone who plays games extremely easy ones, but I have. I'm not going to get into it, but there's a bunch of games that I've played that are extremely easy. However, 3 of the games that I've played that have been extremely easy, back in the mid 2000s, I played Avatar, The Last Airbender, Madden, NFL's '06, and College Hoops 2K6. But yes, you could argue that back then they had made games easy, not knowing how the achievements were going to work, and they slowly made them harder. But then they started making games that were pretty brutal for achievements, and they were trying to find the balance. Now, you have so many games coming out that you have easy ones, hard ones, and damn near impossible ones. So my question is, really, is having easy gamer achievements a bad thing? Like, really? Having a game that you could just play, spend 10 hours on, and have to work your ass off with your day job, versus a game that you can play about 2 hours of. So what really is the problem with easy gamer score? It's not like achievements get you anything, just personal glorification. Like, in my little friends group, I have my wife who cares very little about achievements. She'll get them if she gets them. I have another friend who cares about them some days and sometimes doesn't. I have a friend who says he cares about them but never really goes for them. And I have a friend who straight out will sometimes refuse to get achievements. So really, is there a reason that it's a bad thing to have easy achievements? And if you're trying to compete with your friends and they're using cheat tactics, they could pick any game from the old list. It still works. So honestly, I don't see the problem. Now, if you can come up with a reason why easy achievements is a bad thing, comment below. I'll make another video. I'll go over your points. But I really don't think that's the problem. Or at least not the problem that we should be focusing on. You see, the reason I made this video is for one reason. Easy achievement scores, easy achievement points, easy achievement games. Not the problem. The problem, what everyone should be focusing on, and we just aren't, are the games that just one day no longer allow you to get achievements. Assassin's Creed Unity, for example. They turned off the servers. Now you can't play that game with your friends, therefore you can't get any of the online achievements. James Cameron's Avatar, same concept. They turned off the online services. You can no longer get the achievements. Now there's probably a giant list. It's just those are the 2 that I can quickly think of off the top of my head. I know there's a problem with Army of 2 having something similar where you can no longer play with your friend unless you're doing couch co-op. But isn't that the real problem? That just somehow, some way, a game no longer provides the service and achievements are just null and void. If you're thinking these are online games and Microsoft has nothing to do with this, Project Spark. If you don't know what Project Spark is, Project Spark was something Microsoft created. Project Spark was this game in which you could create a world and other people could play in it, and you can actually make your own video game within this game, similar to Roblox. in a way, except more Microsoft avatar-based looking characters and less blocky characters like Roblox. And they turned off their surfaces. So all those achievements no longer able to get. There's also another game that I just remembered. It was a Marvel game. Can't remember its title right now, but it was an MMO style game. Play any Marvel character and their services shut down. Now, again, I understand licensing, but if you're going to put achievements to something, it feels to me that you are obligated to then keep your game going. But in this day and age, because of the digital media, we can just lose games. If I bought a copy of Defiance or Minecraft or Halo 3 ODST, and I got home and I was found out that I could no longer play the game, which is a reality that we can actually have nowadays, doesn't that feel like that's a problem? A problem that we're not addressing. Instead, we're going after easy achievements. In short, my personal belief is that easy gamer achievement scores are not the problem. The problem is that games just sometimes shut down their services and you no longer get any achievements. Or that they can just take a game away from you and you no longer can play it. That, to me, is the problem that we really should be addressing more than, oh, this guy gets easy gamer score, so his achievements score is much higher than mine, where I have to work harder for my achievements because I'm playing AAA games. Who cares? Seriously, my achievement score is, at the recording of this, it is 570,000 plus. Now, I am only competing against myself. Whenever I play with a friend, I'm never trying to outdo them. I'm never trying to prevent them from getting achievements. In fact, a lot of the times, I will help them get achievements. Even against their will sometimes, feels like. Some people just don't care about achievements. And that's fine. But why do you have to ruin it for the rest of us then, who do? And that is really my question to you as well. If you're watching this and you disagree with me, by all means, comment below. Explain to me where easy achievement scores is ruining your experience playing other games. How easy achievements are making it so you don't want to play the game. Any of it. Explain to me. And again, if I get enough comments, I will make another video where I address them all. But I still stand by, it's not the achievements being easy that's the problem. It's the fact that we can lose games, lose achievements because online services have gone away or the game is no longer available. And that by now enforcing this concept where achievements cannot be too easy, the game can't be too short, or the achievements must help you express the game, doesn't make sense when most people don't care about achievements to begin with. And I could add a lot more to this, but I'm not going to for this video. If you want to know more of my opinions about the industry and where I think a lot of things have gone wrong, by all means, I'll make another video. But it will be just me ranting. And that's where this video, I have to try to find the balance. This was a very hot topic to me because it really reminded me of the time when people basically stated that you can't play any game that's supposed to be hard, Dark Souls, Rust, or any game of the like, on anything but the hardest difficulty, because you're not playing the game the way it's supposed to. And it really felt like that's how this whole statement with the achievements being too easy was eventually going to go. And I just want to express my opinion about it right now before it does go that way, so I can look back and say, at least I said something. Now, I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope that all this is going to do is make it so you have games that are not 5, 10, 15 minutes long, but you can still have games that are 45, an hour. But with the lack of wording that I saw, I'm hoping for the best. Well, now that that's rant is over, my name's Robert. This is The Relentless Undead, and I'll do more rants if you guys want to be. Comment below what you want to hear. See you guys. Until next time.